Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. Today, I'm going to show you a couple of easy ways to update a t-shirt. Now, some may not call this updating, but if you've noticed the fashion trends right now, Jeremy, it's all about roughed up, ripped up, rugged, and you see the holes in the jeans and that sort of thing.
I love my Holy jeans. I do.
Yeah, do you?
I really have some.
But do you wear them out in public, or are these just for work jeans?
Well, work jeans, but I have worn them in public, too.
Yeah, and you know, that style's been around and going around for a while. Back in the day, when we used, if these were out, you did not wear your Holy jeans. That's when you got a new pair.
My grandma would patch them for
yes,
us.
Yes, exactly. They used to be patched and that sort of thing. So this is kind of distressing a t-shirt a little bit. Now, I want to show you this over here. This is a t-shirt I've had for a while, and I really like this t-shirt, but there was a little hole down in here. Okay. So I thought I'd just go ahead and make it part of the distressing. So basically what I did was I just, you'll fold the fabric and you clip into it, and I did 3 or 4 of those cuts, and that's part of what we're looking at right there.
You know what that's reminiscent of?
What?
The leaves on the shirt. Like, look at these leaves.
Oh!
It's very reminiscent of that pattern.
So you think it goes well
yeah,
with
absolutely.
This. Very good.
Yeah.
And I just decided to do this one little spot. Now, on the very bottom, we just cut into the edges all the way around, and then you can do a little distressing all the way around, and as you wash it, it will get a little bit more distressed.
Yeah, and more frayed probably.
And more frayed. Now, here's the biggest change that I did. Up here at the top, this was just a regular t-shirt, and I cut it in a V section, and then we made holes and eyelets here for us to put, I used leather, and I'm going to show you kind of how I did that. So
Could you use a shoelace if you had that?
You totally could. You could use a shoelace, you could use lace, you could use the leather, anything like that would work fine.
I love that, because if you have something around the house, you wouldn't have to buy anything. You could just use it.
Absolutely. Just use what you've got, honestly. Now, let me just preface this by saying this t-shirt is a Walmart t-shirt, which there's nothing wrong with, but if you're going to do a project like this, I would suggest a little thicker t-shirt, okay?
Yeah.
Because the thinner one, it's not going to hold up as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to need a rounded edge here.
Okay, so the rounded collar.
That's right.
And you're just personalizing is what you're doing.
You're personalizing.
Yeah.
That's right. So basically, you can use a ruler just to get the line straight, and you're gonna make that V however deep you want to, because you can lace it up as far. Heck, you could bring it down to your navel if you wanted. You just put something under it.
If you're comfortable showing that skin.
No, I'm just saying I would wear a little something under there.
Well, some people are not very comfortable with
that's right.
revealing a little bit.
Right. And I don't want to see that. So
ain't nobody want to see that.
Ain't nobody want to see that. So you put the V in there, and then you mark you can use a chalk piece or a washable pen, and you mark at about 1-inch sections. Now, what you do is you just take your knife and you poke it in these holes, okay? It's pretty easy.
Oh, I'm so worried you're going to cut your finger.
Okay, so it's...
I can't look.
You don't like the circus, do you?
I ain't let nobody throw knives in my head.
That's right. I'll tell you, the circus does make me nervous. Okay, so you poke these holes in, and I'm just going to do...
So do you recommend doing the holes first and then cutting it?
Yes, and the reason is because you've got more fabric to hang on to poke the holes.
Okay.
And this is why. These kinds of things, you can get really fancy with these designs. I want to just show you here in a minute the shirt that I'm wearing and draw attention to it because it's got a little bit of this design on it. Now, we're going to cut the V out.
I'm just questioning because I don't know. What, if you had a V-neck, could it work? Could you just make it a deeper V?
You totally could.
Maybe, I don't know.
I think you could. But then you wouldn't be doing as much design.
That's true. You need to be creative.
This is the fun part about it. All right, and you cut that out.
There we go.
Yeah.
That is kind of a thin shirt, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It was $2. Yeah.
Well, hey, you can't beat $2.
And let me tell you this, another great way to do this is if you go to the dollar store, you can find some really great things there. All right, so you've cut that out. So then now you can use your lace and you start just lacing it through. It's really easy to put it in.
It's like lacing a shoelace.
A shoelace, yeah. And then you just lace it all the way up, and then you've got your new style there for the front. Now, there's a couple of other things you can do. Let me turn this around. I'm going to show you another shirt that I've done, and we're going to show a design on it. This one is really easy. First, you're going to fold the back section. Don't get into the front because I have made that mistake, all right? Okay. You want to fold it evenly, so let's find that edge.
Find the seam. Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
I'm trying to help, and I think I'm making it worse.
No, you're good. Okay, so you get it and you flatten it out. Now, if you want to have some cuts and some distressing in the back, then you just line out the back and you cut.
That is bold. That's a bold cut. That's very... maybe I should do these to some of my shorts, Kelly.
You should. I can help you. Now,
So nobody want to see that.
Nobody want to see that. This is what we're doing. Now let me show you. Once you get this done, you can just let this hang, and then you'll want to stretch those pieces out. You can let that hang.
Oh, I see what you did.
But if you want to go for a little more design, Jeremy, let's just take a look at this. I'm going to have you hold this up. All right, so we've done this one. So basically, it's like I'm just taking one over the top, over the other, and we're creating a design here.
I'm hoping this is the back of the shirt.
This is the back of the shirt. And you can do all kinds of things with this kind of thing. And then at the very bottom, then you're going to cut it and tie it. But isn't that cool?
Oh, yeah.
See, that's the kind of designs you can make.
And what I love the most, Kelly, is you're going to have a really cool tan line if you wear this in the sun.
Well, let me just say, Jeremy, if I wore this open this way, I would have a tank underneath.
Oh, okay. So you're saying this is to go over something.
Yeah, and again, this is the back of the shirt. Okay? This is the back of the shirt.
I think it's very cool.
If you need some help with your shorts or whatever, you let me know. And that's just a fun way to kind of jazz things up. So go out and get you a shirt and start cutting on it.
Do it.
That's my Pinterest project of the week.
More fun on Ozarks Fox AM right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Let's try this on you.
Let's try it.
Let's try this on you.
Okay.